You've been lied to about your credit score. They told you it measures trust. They told you it rewards responsibility. But what if I told you your credit score doesn't exist to make you financially free? It exists to make you financially predictable. And once you understand that, you'll see why the system profits when you stay in debt and how to flip the game in your favor. Most people believe a high credit score means financial success. Banks celebrate it. Apps track it. Influencers obsess over it. But here's the uncomfortable truth. A high credit score does not mean you are wealthy. It means you are profitable. Profitable to banks, profitable to lenders, profitable to the financial system. And once you understand how the score is actually calculated, the illusion starts to crack. Your credit score is built on 5 main factors: payment history, credit utilization, length of credit history, credit mix, and new credit inquiries. Sounds harmless, but look closer. You are rewarded for having debt, for managing debt, for keeping debt, for using debt consistently. Notice something? You are not rewarded for avoiding debt. You are not rewarded for paying everything in cash. You are not rewarded for total financial independence. In fact, if you completely avoid credit cards, loans, and financing, your score may stagnate. That's not accidental. The system does not measure wealth. It measures controlled borrowing behavior. But this isn't even the most dangerous part. The real trap is psychological. The credit score turns debt into a game. You check it, you monitor it, you try to improve it. You feel proud when it rises, you feel anxious when it drops. It gamifies borrowing. And the higher your score climbs, the more borrowing power you unlock. Higher limits, better loan offers, lower interest rates. It feels like progress, but think carefully. If you didn't borrow, if you didn't use credit, if you didn't participate, there would be no score. The score exists because debt exists, and debt exists because it fuels the modern financial engine. Banks do not want you defaulting, but they also don't want you debt-free. The ideal customer is not broke. The ideal customer is stable, consistent, and always carrying manageable debt. Why? Because interest is predictable income. Credit card interest, auto loans, mortgages, personal loans, multiply that across millions of people. Now you understand why the system encourages healthy borrowing. Notice the language, not freedom, not ownership, borrowing. But here's the shift most people never make. Debt itself is not the enemy. Ignorant debt is. When you understand the mechanics, you stop being the product and start using the product. And this changes everything. Stop chasing a high score for status. Chase it strategically. Use credit as a tool, not as lifestyle funding. Your goal is not to impress the bank. Your goal is to build assets. A high credit score is leverage, nothing more. Leverage to lower borrowing costs. Leverage to acquire appreciating assets. Leverage to accelerate wealth creation, but never leverage for consumption. That's where the trap closes. Remember this, your credit score doesn't measure freedom. It measures predictability. And once you see that clearly, you stop playing emotionally. You start playing strategically. The system isn't evil. It simply rewards those who understand the rules. Now you understand them. The question is, how will you use them?